How's it going, everybody? My name is Jimmy Brooks, and this is my 2.0 Turbo Camaro 2016. I have put 60,000 miles on this car, and over that time, I have really grown to love this car. It does so many things beyond my expectations. Let's go over 5 of them that really stand out to me. So number 1 on this list is absolutely, without a doubt, going to be the handling. It blows my mind how much lateral G's this thing can pull with a set of 245 all seasons. So most everybody knows this by now. This is based on the Alpha chassis, which came from the Cadillac ATS originally. I feel like modern Cadillacs have had trouble competing with their German rivals in recent years. One thing you can say about them now is that they are really going all out with the performance of their cars. With their CTS-V and even the ATS, they built this Alpha platform to out-handle everything, and it has absolutely worked. This is the most rigid car I've ever driven. There are a few factors contributing to how well this car handles, but you can really tell how much time was spent on just designing this chassis alone. And I think it was a phenomenal idea for them to put that Alpha chassis in one of their performance cars like the Camaro. I mean, just the lap times alone really speak for themselves. Every single 6th gen Camaro pulls a fantastic lap time. The new Z01 1LE is the 14th fastest car around the Nürburgring. I know lap times aren't everything, and that doesn't determine the feel of a car and how good it is, but it's pretty damn impressive. Now, the second biggest reason that this particular car handles so well despite its average tire size is the curb weight of it. It's 3,300 pounds. Most journalists have been reviewing the Camaro SS and talking about how much weight they have shed. It is very impressive. It's now in the 3,700 range. And they've even talked about the 6-cylinder, which is 3,500 range. But people are overlooking something really cool. I've seen base models of this car go for $24,000. You can get that handling for $24,000, and it's the lightest one to work with because of the engine size. 3,300 pounds for a sports car is fantastic. That's right where you want to be. So on to number 3, that would be the turbo of this car. I'm not going to say engine because I'm actually not a huge fan of the engine. It's nothing special, but the turbo, the stock one they put on there is from Mitsubishi, and it's not a small turbo. It's pretty average size, actually. If you're familiar with turbocharged cars, you can tell instantly when you start driving this car that it's not a teeny tiny turbo that spools up really fast. It does have quite a bit of lag to it. And to be honest, I don't think that was a really great idea for more of a daily driver Camaro like this. They should have really went with the EcoBoost setup, where it's a smaller turbo, spools up really fast, and it's a really nice, easy driving car. But, if you are looking to drive this car mainly for its performance, that is pretty preferable because now, with aftermarket tunes, you can get a lot of torque out of it. The 2.0 Turbo Camaro comes with 275 horsepower and 295 torque at the crank from the factory. I went with RPM Motorsports for my tune. I've yet to put it on a dyno, but the torque figure at the crank was 378 pound-feet of torque. For no modifications, that is a huge jump in torque from just a tune. And after doing that, basically this car's character all comes from its handling and the turbo. I've driven all the new 6th gen Camaro models all the way up until the SS 1LE, and when tuned like this is the one that comes the closest to that SS 1LE with the torque right where you want it, right in the middle of the power band. As you're coming around a corner and exiting, it is just right there. You can get on the throttle early, so it's just right there as soon as you're exiting. It's really a fantastic feeling. So on to number 3. This is going to be a really specific one, but the steering. Now, the handling would really be incomplete if the steering was really vague and over boosted, but that is not the case with this car. The steering ratio is really good for performance driving. I mean, it could be a tad shorter, but it's a Camaro, not a McLaren. But when in the touring setting, not the sport setting, I actually don't like the sport setting, it's a little fake. When in the touring setting, it has really good feedback and it has a nice weight. You know exactly what the front wheels are doing at all times, and it's just very confidence inspiring. You don't feel like the car's gonna get away from you. You can predict if something's about to go down. So number 4 is the interiors and features. Another thing that wasn't high on my list of things to get in a new car, but damn, did they deliver. I'm used to it now with 60,000 miles on this car, but it's still very nice. And every time someone new gets in my car, it reminds me because of their reaction. Everyone says my car is like a spaceship on the inside because it is the 2LT package, and the 2SS and 2LT package are very futuristic cockpit spaceship-like looking, and it's really fantastic. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the interior and go over the features and let that speak for itself. It comes with heated seats, cooled seat, heated steering wheel, Bose stereo, memory seat, wireless charging system, heads-up display, lighted door seal plates, 8-inch touchscreen, rear park assist, rear cross traffic alert, blind zone alert, lane change assist, power and heated exterior mirrors, interior lighting upgrade, bright aluminum trim, color illumination package, leather seats, dual climate control, RS package, which includes daytime running lights, 20-inch wheels and tires, unique spoiler, RS grille, LED taillights. It seats 4 people, and yes, you actually can fit people in the back or small children. Last but not least, a ton of trunk space. So number 5 is going to be the looks. Now, it wasn't something I was super concerned about when purchasing a new vehicle. I was mainly looking for performance per dollar, but I mean, it was just kind of a big bonus. What they've done to this new 6th gen Camaro platform is crazy. The styling is almost Lamborghini aggressive. I really love it. It has a really aggressive presence on the road with the daytime running lights and the wide stance, and the enormous 20-inch wheels and tires. In the small community of the 2.0 Turbo Camaro, the saying usually is, if it was called something else and it didn't look like this, and it was from Japan, people would love this car. So that was 5 things I love about my 2.0 Turbo Camaro. I really hope you guys liked the video. If you did, comment, subscribe, and I will be seeing all of you guys in that next video. See ya.